shield. I mean, sure, we need some defensive options, and that's a reasonable one. It's basically playing 2 shields and getting some damage out of it. Okay. Fight 1 poison after a crit. Maybe we should try and get this one, because I feel like the next thing we fight will be a boss. So put 3 in there to do more damage, and then get more defense of a sort. Ooh, get health, I think is the right play. We should get that. Or because we already had one, can we not get it again? Maybe that's how it works. Damn it. I thought we could. Oh, we're going to go for another boss. I feel much stronger than our earlier run, so we're going okay. Okay, weaken you. Not that it matters because you're not attacking. Crit you. Hit you. Ran out of energy. What have you got? You have shields preserved between turns. Ha! Doesn't matter if you don't get another turn. You're not even attacking us this turn. Okay, yeah. This build setup is so much better than the first one. Gain 10 gold. Merchant's Blessing. When you enter a shop, gain a level. On unlocked, you play at 1 card in your deck. Fully restore your health and exhaust. Let's take the Merchant's Blessing. Multiply enemies' poison. That does not work for us. Let's release that. So we don't have any poison gains. Plus 4. You know what? We're going a strength again, and then 1 in health. Health. What is that one? Gain 2 rage at the start of every battle. Oh my goodness, we're so strong. All shop products are discounted. Let's have a look at this shop, because we gain a level. We've already got one of them. I assume we can't get 2 of these, right? I mean, we can try. You already have it. Damn it. Okay. For each boss battle, unlock 2 skills instead of 1. Actually, wait. Let's ascend a monster. Can we ascend you again? Oh, wait. We ascended the other creator first. Okay, you know what? We're going to confirm that, because you're like our main defense. Boost. Oh, you can only choose one of those. Like, only one of boost or ascend, it seems. You already bought this, so we can't boost one. Okay. Treasure chest. Like gold received by monster by 3, then exhaust. God. Okay. Who are you? 520. That's pretty healthy. You've got... Oh, we've got some rage. Calamity God. Monster will gain shields, apply a status effect, but currently has no active status effects. Well, that's 2 for that. We're probably better off playing that and that. And then that. Okay, let's see if our deck can handle another boss. That's a lot of damage you're dealing, so let's reduce that. We don't have a lot of defense here. In fact, we have no defense. We will still defend just the tiniest bit. I mean, if it's a race, we might be able to get there, so... You're doing your only being defensive, so yeah, I think we have enough damage to beat you. I think we do. 23. Well, you give us shields, so you're worthwhile playing. And the question is, do we just double shield? Yeah, we do. We don't have to deal damage every turn, but we do have a cloth because of the rage. So we do need to keep working you down. Nice. We might as well do that because it's more damage. We kind of almost need 1 more energy. If we could have it, we'd be having really good aggressive turns. Okay, 48. I do not love to see that. But we can't really do too much more damage than we're doing, but this is going to hurt. Crunch. Yeah. And I don't think we're doing enough damage to you fast enough for it to matter. Critical feels good. Still might not be enough. Yeah, we aren't doing damage fast enough for how quickly you're scaling. Okay, that one's not terrible. Do we go this? We got 12, so we're going to take 15 damage. Now the question is, do we try and go for 36 damage? Or do we try and take less? I think we take less on this turn. Because that gives us basically maybe 2 turns of being able to survive attacks. Whereas if we went all out, we definitely couldn't survive the next one. That was a good attack turn as well. Because we've got weakness on them. We can hopefully survive this attack. Oh, that's pretty harsh. That is pretty harsh. Okay, let's play that. 52. I don't know that there's any way we survive, but we're going to try. Yeah, I think we're dead. We are dead. We are mathematically dead. Dodged up. I guess we should have relied on that, realized that dodging was the only way to survive, and played aggressive. Because that legitimately was the only way we could survive there. So we could have had an extra 12 damage dealt or something. Or maybe it was 20 damage. That might be the difference in the end. So you're doing 30. Hello, since I've been. Hello, hello, hello. My. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. How you doing? How was stream? What were you playing? Are you happy for a video shout out? Because I will do it, but I haven't asked before. So let me know if you're comfortable with that. Are you winning, son? I think we're about to die. We come at a time where we're about to die to a boss that is going to rip me a new one. I think. What was today? Potato Day? Was it today Potato Day? That is sweet, because I think I am playing Potato after this. You don't mind videos? Hell yeah. Always are. Some people don't like to see themselves from like multiple years ago, especially because these bots typically drag really old, oops, that's the wrong command, really old videos out from the depths. Like they go extreme with some of the age on them. Been playing Osu. Oh, you were playing Osu. Osu, upside down.
You bless me with your fingering skills, man.
Oh my. Welcome, goobers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, we're testing this one out. Blue Hunter. It's like, let's face it, it's basically a card game that's built off of the ideas of Slay the Spire, but with a bit more RPG elements in it. We're about to die. I think there's no way around it unless we dodge again. It has a 14% chance for us to dodge. At the moment we have what, 19 life. We gain 10 with that. We can survive. We can survive. We'll draw first in case we get a better block. Okay, we didn't. That's okay. So we're alive, just not by much. Not by much at all. I guess they could have crit. I don't know if enemies can crit. I'm going to assume they can, considering we can crit. Let's see. I mean, we go for draw and hope for some crits, although we should be able to DPS through that next turn. We'll gain like 10 shields, so it'll be 26 damage we need to deal. Because yeah, otherwise we are dead, but we can do it because we have that. Woo. Apparently beating a god, you get fully healed, at least we did earlier. I'm assuming it's like a level in Slay the Spire. You just automatically get what you expected to. Unlock a random stat skill without assigning stat points on exhaust. The end of each battle, heal by 5. You know what? Let's take that one. Calamity God. Deal 12, apply 2 vulnerable. Seems good. We will take it. Please tell me you heal me. Your health is fully... Yep, done. Great. We made the mistake earlier of thinking, oh, if we don't get healed, we could be screwed. But it just heals you, so it's okay. Start of each turn, gain 1 rage. Honestly, we would love to get to that. So let's put 3 in here. Confirm. Get that. makes us deal more damage. Let's go treasure chest. The only thing that I don't love is like the in-between levels on this. It's not as neat as Slay the Spire where you actually have a board. You can see what you're doing. Sure, you've got your rooms, you have your 3 options, but it's not the same. You can't plan around it. So if you pick something, you don't know if you're going to get something good or not. We got healed for no reason. Every 3rd critical attack, draw a card, sure. We're just going to take treasures. Duplicate 1 card in your deck. Okay, if we... Did we get to pick one? Or did it just randomly duplicate one? That's kind of scary. Unlock a random stat, sure. So it just gives you a random... Oh, that one said random, so that's kind of fair. Boss unit, let's go. These boss ones are pretty easy. It's the other bosses that are the concern for us. Like the proper bosses. Gods, I think they're called. But yeah, we can just kind of one-hit a boss, which feels very unboss-like. Very, very unboss-like. We can fully heal. We don't need it. Each time you beat an enemy, heal 5. Unknown rooms are now treasure chest rooms. For 1 time. Honestly, let's just take that. Free healing is always good. We don't need another one of you, so we're going to release you for the money. We got 4 points. What would this give us? Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Pyroclasm. Alternatively, we could go for some survivability. Or increasing our crits is probably the play. Being able to crit seems to do the thing. And you're back. How am I doing? I'm actually doing well in this game, surprisingly. Because we don't know what we're doing. Oh, we can't boost any skills. Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, obviously we got a new god. Can we upgrade the same god twice? You can, but it's only 3 extra damage plus crit. Dealing 5 vulnerable seems insane. Let's take that. Is any of this stuff worth it? Each time you get like a skill level up. We don't have any skills that can level up though. You know what? Let's remove one of our basic attacks, which is this one. Because we kind of have just been adding attacks, not really adding defense cards. Well, he restores your health. We didn't need that. We're just trying to get to the boss, I feel. Get healing. God. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can deal with you. However big your health bar is. Oh, only 999. Just a small little health bar. Okay, what are you doing? You are attacking us for 35, which means we do want some defense. So grab that one. I mean, we can play defensive here. Because we ramp our damage. You probably also ramp your damage. Okay, what is that? Poison. So you are poisoned thanks to something we did. Maybe we crit or something. You are not attacking us, so we go hard on the attacks. Ooh. Yeah, I think this thing's going to kill us. We don't really understand how to build decks in this game, so we've just kind of been going a little bit crazy as we go. This is our first time ever playing it, so that's why. And that's our best defense card, so we play that. I mean, you're about to absolutely rip us, so, you know. That kind of hurts. I don't know if we scale fast enough here, but we're gonna try. We really would have liked to draw that later. Yeah, I don't think we are defensive enough. We probably should have tried to get 1 extra mana as well. Considering every turn it seems like we are dropping some cards that we could otherwise play either aggressively or defensively. But Osu, are you like one of those extremely like super crazy Osuas where it's just constant? I'm like baby Osu level if I play Osu, which is very rare, if ever. It always impresses me to see the people who can like play it. We're trying to get crits to draw defensive cards because we currently have no defense. And we got no defense. We're just dead. Unless you... Yeah. Okay, clearly we're not level 3 god tier with a deck that we don't fully understand. New message, you have died, try it again. Osu, super crazy ass rhythm game? Yes. Like Osu, we will show for a second. we'll come back to this in another couple of days when I've had a chance to understand it a little bit better, because that felt bad. We were doing so well, and then the monster just absolutely destroyed us. But Osu, library, wait, store, just other store. I was looking at Seekers of the Storm because Risk of Rain, you know. Osu. Do you not have Osu? Oh, Osu's like its standalone thing, right? Is Mick Osu like an Osu thing? No, that doesn't. Oh, yeah, that does actually look like Osu. Except weird. Open source circle clicking rhythm game. Practice client for Osu. Yeah, that is Osu, but clearly this is. Oh, VR Osu. Oh, that's a bit trippy. Oh, that's so weird. It's like a mix of Beat Saber and Osu. I could not handle that. You love it, but sadly for the last 3 months it's been performing like cheeks. I'm desperately trying to fix it, but no luck. Oh, this fake Osu has nothing to do. Yeah. Osu is his own launcher on Google. Yep, that makes sense. I think I had it on my previous computer and played it every now and then, but I haven't re-downloaded it since I got this machine. Yeah, fake Osu, but also Osu with VR, kind of interesting. Like adds another dimension to the game for sure. We are going to go to some Brotato. I have been feeling it. Again, I am still trying to get the swing back into the swing of Brotato. There's been many a time since I last played it. Like if we look, I think when I got the last achievement was when I stopped playing. So what would be the way to see? Probably like my tier 5 achievement. Maybe Feb this year is probably around the last kind of period. Yeah, so you can see I've done a few in that area, late Feb. But until then, I've taken a break until now with the DLC, which, you know, the DLC definitely is challenging. I have struggled with this game, playing on the like DLC modes. I think the best I've done is maybe a 3 or a 2 difficulty. So my cables are getting all tangled because I have not been practicing good cable management, but it's okay. Okay, what have we done? So yeah, on this level we've done, what's that? A danger 3, a danger 2. Gonna have to try some of these new characters as well. And 5 materials for every 10 steps you take during a wave. 1 max HP for every 80 steps you take during a wave. Speed modifications are increased. You know what? Let's try it. So you want the hiking stick, I assume? Oh, game? You okay, game? It's frozen. Oh dear. The DLC made this game way easier. Really? I thought the Abyss was much harder. +1 range for every 70 steps you take. I mean, that's what I feel like you're trying to get me to do, right? +2 speed, 10 damage while standing still. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's go with hiking poles. We just go hiker with full hiking poles. We're going to go a 3 because I don't know the character yet. This is, yeah, but the content alone when playing on normal maps is much easier. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, so it's like a full pokey stick. All right, we got to keep walking. That's the whole point of this character is walk, 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 walk. I mean, hiking pole, done. What else do we want? I mean, we can take that. Do we want a shuriken? Are you, what kind of a weapon are you again? You're a support. Harvesting. You know what? That's not. Let's take, fuse down 1 hit, always worth it, I feel. The amount of times I've gotten to like the end of a level and there's been a tree that I'm trying to kill and I just can't kill it. And you're like, you know, it's worth at least good material value, if not being a chest, which is worth even more material value. Being able to just poke it. Or when you need health. That's the other time, when you absolutely need the heal. Okay. What do we got here? We should probably just go some health, right? We're pretty low on HP right now. And then we can trade that HP for damage. Sure. I would like one more weapon, but we're trying to keep with what we've got going on. You know what? Let's take a support weapon. It's not great. In fact, it probably might counter our poles a little bit. Look at the tree, distracts your attacks if it dies in one hit. Yeah, true. The other thing is I do have a propensity for going engineering and then getting the little turrets from trees too. And that's so satisfying when you can just whack one and know that you're going to have a little turret that just softens up enemies for a little bit. Even if it's probably not the most efficient way, especially because I don't know how stats work towards it. HP, attack speed, engineering, lifesteal. Let's just take some attack speed, range speed. I mean, speed works for the character, right? Definitely taking more hiking. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. We roll. You know what? We're going to take a hand. We're just going to try and fill up on these. And I'm precise. No, none of that. None of that. I mean, there is a support gun, but nah. We're just going full support right now. Later on, we'll stick all the hands together. I don't know. We probably want all the hiking poles we can get. Are the hiking poles like just for this level? One range for every 70 steps. No, so they're permanent. Okay. So going for like a range build after this could actually make sense. I wasn't sure if it was like just for the level we're on or whether it was like fully stay forever. I have to admit, I do love the ever scaling kind of builds, even though they are kind of unrealistic with the glass stuff. Does give an auto queue every time it activates. Yep. I have been hearing that. I just wasn't sure the exact way it worked. It's so bad to take engineering without any engineering things. Let's just take melee. Primitive spear, no. We will take one of them. Not going to drop speed. Yes. We'll take that. Luck is fine. Hiking pole. Okay, you know what? We're going to drop you two together. Oh, actually, wait. How many less steps? So +1 range for 60 versus +1 range for 70. So it's probably worth taking 2 70s than 1 60. So we'll combine the hands and grab you. It also looks silly just poking things with all these sticks, which I love. But how you doing, just a Chomik? You're a brotator too. I have to admit, I'm very much out of practice and just trying to get back in. But you know, the DLC came out. What other time are you gonna have to try and restart? Plus, there's a whole bunch of new characters, which is kind of the best part about it. We should go for you. Come on, finish it off. Finish it off. Nice. Melee damage. Sure, we'll take it. Look, we kind of need to keep boosting our HP, so let's do it just because we do have the... don't care about that. We do have... reduce reroll price. It's probably worth it this early on. Lifesteal regen, no. Yeah, can't even afford it. Now the funny thing is we've got them out of whack. Like they've got a couple that are 60, some that are 70. So they're going to kind of pop and then pop 10 steps later. I guess the thing is, can you even get to like 120 steps in a run? Because if not, or in a level, because if not, then the 70 and 60 make no difference between them. It might be like, I guess, you know, all dependent on your speed stat, but there's probably a point where it doesn't matter which version you have, you probably actually get the same output from it until a certain speed increment. Okay, pumpkin, piercing damage. So the question is, are we going to change to a range build eventually? And we might. So you know what? I'm going to take it. I am going to take the luck. More experience. Getting rid of some of the luck we just took. 25% chance to burn damage. Sure, why not? Harpoon gun. Naval. Interesting. 10% attack speed. Increase your attack speed of your structures by 1%. I mean, 10% attack speed's nice, but I don't think we need it right now. And again, we aren't a structure build right now. Maybe we'll get there one day, but I doubt it. I doubt it because all of our range and stuff doesn't really lend itself to structures. Unless we're trying to like sit with them and just defend against enemies. I don't know that I'd even seen that creature before. This one here. Which shows that I probably haven't played enough of this since it came out, the expansion. But I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen that critter before. The one that's, yeah, it's just running away from us. I assume it like either summons things or does something. It's got to be special, right? It's not trying to attack us. It's got to be doing something horrible. That's why it must die. The enemies that stay away from you and don't try and hurt you are the worst. Sure. Elemental damage doesn't really do anything to us right now. Let's take the range, even though we probably don't need it. Does harvesting even work with this character? I know it had some sort of material just dropped. Okay. So harvesting is fine then. Yes. More speed, sure. Luck. Experience. Okay. Getting a little bit of speed, probably not enough to make these sticks worthwhile. The question is later on, what are we going to swap to if we're trying to like merge them all together and just find a ranged weapon that actively uses our range? I do feel like we're getting some stat upgrades, but is it really worth it? Like, range is one of the cheaper stats anyway. It's not like attack speed or health or something else where you definitely want some of. It's like range. Do you even notice it when you get plus 10 range? Regen, sure. Ooh, items will be one tier higher after the next roll. Never seen that before. Unarmed explosive. No. HP one doesn't matter. Items will be one tier higher after the next roll. So is that like permanent? That is permanent. It's not just next. Or is that just the next roll? It's just the next roll. But your projectiles gain +1 bounce. Oh, that's... I mean, it sucks that it is that way. In terms of like, it's just a single use thing. Okay, I kind of want to go for a projectile build now, but we can't even use that this turn. Okay, you know what? We're going to go for projectiles after this. As in a range build. And see what we can build into. Or out of. Probably going to be a rough level just because we didn't get stronger at all. We bought a goldfish and immediately used it without fully being aware of how it works. But I mean, look, I'd never seen it before. We had to try it. I was hoping it was permanent just to like force upgrades. It would be like mean that you wouldn't have to get luck, I guess. But that's probably too powerful, especially with how cheap it was. It would probably have to be like a legendary kind of or a red item level to be able to give you that without it being or with it being permanent. Yes. Okay, we are not doing great here. You can tell that our damage is not keeping up as much as we need it to. Okay. I mean, we survived, but probably not the world's best level. Let's take that. Okay. So we want projectiles if we take this. Oh, another fish. You know what? Let's do it. We take damage range down. We should find a weapon. A chainsaw. I mean, it's a tool. Deals 10% of an enemy's current health as bonus damage. Only 1% for bosses. That seems interesting. But obviously we don't have enough for it. It'd be very hard for you to find guns. I know, and I shouldn't be doing this, but I am because I'm a monster. I don't know. Plus, do we even need range with ranged weapons in terms of like, the fact is, they're, it's so late that, like ranged weapons just work by being ranged. You don't need additional range for most of them. So we're probably just absolutely rooting ourselves, but who cares? We're playing into a silly option. If it works, then we'll look amazing. If it doesn't work, then oh well, what have we done? We've just wasted 5 minutes. That's it. Who cares? Yikes. Okay, finally we killed you, but we almost killed ourselves too. I'm assuming killing the purple plus elite, or not elite, curse enemies is worthwhile. But I don't think we're going to get that here because we've got 5 seconds left. Oh, that was close. Yeah, plus curse, sure. More damage against elites, great. Let's take armor. We'll take some dodge because we don't have any.